Hello, everybody. This is, well, you know who this is. It is Artosis, of course, and I have what I hope to be a very exciting replay. It is going to have EGMachine against LG's Painuser, and of course these two are two of the very best players from the North American server. Really great players. Machine, of course, an old StarCraft 1 player. Very good with Zerg there. Made it to USA Finals several times. Used to be on my team Micromedia back in the day. And Painuser, well, he's kind of new to StarCraft 2. I never really knew him in any other game. But a very good Terran player who's actually been pretty much dominating in the American scene right now. And, well, I'm excited to see how he does in this TvZ matchup, rather. The map is Metalopolis. They are close by air, but far by land on these starting positions. Machine going to go up here to scout in and see what he can see, and Painuser checking, of course, for the Overlord because he doesn't suck. But did he see it? He did not see it. Wow. So actually sending that Overlord just slightly to the right, and he wasn't quite ready for that. But will he? No! There, he actually ends up seeing it. A little bit too close there by Machine. So Painuser now knows exactly where it is. Even has rallied his Marine back to help kill off that Overlord when it pops out. Now, Painuser, no second barracks yet, no gas yet. He may be going for a 1 barracks fast expansion. Machine, on the other hand, is going for a hatchery first build. Pretty standard play by both players here, so it looks like it could definitely get into a macro game. Now, let me tell you a little bit about these teams these guys are on while I'm kind of waiting for action to go. EG, of course, his team has Hydra on it and in control, and players like that. You know, very famous team has Grubby, who's just switching over to StarCraft now. You can check those guys out on myeg.net if you're interested to learn some more. And this guy is from a new team, LG, not Latin Gamers, if you are a StarCraft 1 guy. It is Lazarus Gaming, run by Noah Lazarus. He's just made this brand new team. Actually, a pretty solid team, I have to say. You know, it has, well, it has Painuser. It has Zelnik in it. A few other pretty good guys as well. An up-and-coming team for sure. Painuser, definitely the star there. Looks like a Machine forced a little cancel of a bunker. That was never going to happen. So Machine finished up the pool, getting a queen. Probably will get his second queen very quickly. Looks like this is actually on the previous patch, as that creep is not going out evenly, and Machine has to make the spine crawler right there. Now, Painuser is going to go ahead for this expansion. Double gas right away as he builds the command center, so he's going to be teching up reasonably quick. May make a bunker out here, but right now these Marines are probably just to stop any Zergling scouts that do come out. Just kind of stabilizing. Good solid play. Machine going up with 4 Zerglings to scout around. Probably grab the Zelnaga and whatnot. Now I'm interested to see what style Machine wants to use. I suspect it will be Muta. That's kind of the way he liked to play in StarCraft 1. Definitely a Muta user. Liked the solid strategies. Just think of you know, a slightly lesser Hydra. Very good. Very macro oriented. But we've seen Machine do a few other things in tournaments. He does mix it up a little bit from time to time. Now, the bunker all ready. Double gas. Should be seeing a factory any second now. I'm interested to see what tech that Painuser wants to go to. Sometimes people actually rush to a Banshee for some map control. Sometimes we see just medevac startup and upgrades and stuff like that. Painuser noticing that there is no layer yet. So Machine going a little bit slow in the tech and getting a lot of drones though. He's up 26 against just 20 SCVs. Definitely has a nice economy going. Painuser looks like he may want to clear out any Zerglings that are taking over the watchtower. Smart to send 2 Marines so you can really own up the Zergling instead of just barely beat it. And that thing will barely do any damage. Takes that over, and those should be able to get out of there pretty quickly. Does Machine even... He does have speed going, making a lot of Zerglings now. Interesting. I think we may see some high economy Baneling aggression from Machine. It's definitely a possibility. And another possibility, ooh, Painuser might be going for mech. And a quick siege tank with siege mode would be absolutely perfect against any high economy Baneling aggression from Machine. You know, if you get a lot of Banelings against these fast expansions, then you can oftentimes go in there, kill a bunch of SCVs, sometimes break down their wall because you have such a good economy. Now, Machine starting a lair and a Baneling Nest at the same time, I think is a very high chance that we will see him at least try some aggression with those Banelings. You know, there's not a lot of defense here yet. And, ooh, Blue Flame Hellions. That's going to be the first thing Painuser does, is making a second barracks as well. So it looks like it may be a mech and bionic mixture here. Hellions moving out. Zergling's going back onto the creep. A lot of drones in play right now. A lot of drones. Wow, yeah. Let's take a look. 41 drones against 29 SCVs. So Machine's economy is pretty sick right now. His creep spread, though, not really as much as you'd like to see. You know, he's only spread the tumor a few times. In fact, this one's just kind of chilling there. Well, I heard some Banelings morphing, didn't I? You did too, yes. There they are. Just to be safe, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of odd. I'm not sure why he morphed those there, but sending out a drone looks like he wants to take a third base. In the meantime, okay, I think I see what's going on here. Painuser might hit a little timing attack here, where he uses the Blue Flame Hellions to take out any Zerglings, and the Marauders to take out any Banelings, the Marines to deal the damage. And this could actually be a very strong timing attack against Machine. His Spire is only not even halfway done, almost a completely Zergling army right now. There are a couple Banelings out, but not even getting Baneling speed, not getting burrow. So really, these Hellions are going to be able to out-micro pretty much everything here. Baneling speed just starting up now. And here we go. Painuser going to move in here. The Queen's blocking with that Spinecrawler. Very nice by Machine. And Painuser losing a Hellion, but killing a ton of Zerglings right there. And look at that, just going around, trying to do the damage he can. Two Spinecrawlers in really good positions. And the Zerglings blocking the Hellions for a moment from going behind these drones. There are a ton of drones in here, so this could be bad. But, oh, the two Banelings could have gone back there, and they did not. Oh, very nice Baneling hit. And now just two Hellions left. Killing so many drones right now. Oh my god, killing a lot of drones. And just one left now with 13 kills, getting even more kills here. And that has really, well, it did hurt the drone count a lot. Machine already refilled a lot of them, up to 43 drones against 39. The Spire has finished, a Mutalisk on the way, Baneling speed on the way, and Machine's third base is up. So the Blue Flame Hellions did do a good job, but, you know, they didn't cripple Machine in any way. You know, he had enough drones to actually remake all that very quickly. So we see right now an engineering bay and an armory going up, a second add-on tech lab for the factories, and that's going to make it so he can make a lot of siege tanks and also mix in some Thors, I'm sure, when he sees how many Mutalisk Machine is actually making, which is 8 right now. He's making a whole ton of them. Now, Machine kind of starting out his economy pretty strong, walking this Queen all the way across the map. And Painuser looks like he is going to put up some turrets. Will they be quick enough? It looks like the one in the main base will be. Only 4 Mutalisks on the way. And some very good turret placement, adding another barracks. And he's going to see that turret and turn right around. Do not want to engage those turrets until you have a ton of mutas. Painuser, in the meantime, getting vehicle weapons and infantry weapons. So doing this double upgrading. 2 factories and a bunch of barracks. Pretty standard, pretty solid play by him. And in fact, already has the 3rd Command Center. Absolutely love it. Love to see that. A very quick 3rd Command Center. You know, just lagging slightly behind the Zerg's 3rd Hatchery. Really keeps a very good economy. And here come the Hellions with the blue flames, but the Muta's there to intercept. And now they're both very, very red. Still catching a few drones here. Killing about 3 drones right there before Machine can save them and get his spine crawlers up. So, nice little blue Hellions, you know, just doing a little bit of harassment, keeping him informed on what's going on. Machine, in the meantime, just with a few Banelings rolling around. Has those mutas going up the map. Upgrading a little bit. But not a whole lot. Machine not really working on any one portion of his army, whether it be upgrades or macro. Just kind of balancing drones and units at the moment. And I love this. Look at this. Planetary plus a bunker plus some turrets. This is going to be a very, very solid expansion. Looks like Machine wants to get some Banelings up to try to go over here, maybe kill some SCVs off. But I'm not sure how well that will work because the Planetary going to finish up just in time. The bunker is going to be a little bit late, though. So Machine going to be able to do some damage to that. And there we go. The Planetary is up, and those Banelings going to go down pretty quick. The turrets have been hurt, so if the mutas come over here at this point, it might be helpful. Oh, the SCV's taking a ton of damage, all in the red, but looks like he does not kill very many right now. 57 SCVs against 69 drones, so both players getting a very solid economy. A Machine with 2 evolution chambers now, just starting Carapace. And he does have the +1 Mutalisk. And now just starting the +1 melee attack as well. Of course, that helps out Banelings. Very popular nowadays to get that as Zerg. Back in Painuser's base. Still got the 2 factories, not producing a whole lot out of them as he's supply blocked, but also throwing up a starport finally. And Machine gonna hit this third base, take out those damaged turrets, and up comes Painuser's army. Machine loses several Mutalisks and will in fact fly away, forces a stim, very nice, because obviously he does not have any metavacs yet. A couple Thors in there as well. They do have the +1, so the Mute is going to be a little bit outclassed. In the meantime, Machine taking down his fourth base rather, really getting his economy going, getting that +2 Mutalisk attack, and a Roach Warren. So it looks like Machine wants to switch over to Roaches. Doesn't want to stay on just Mutaling, Baneling. And, you know, sometimes people do that, just have a really strong army so that, you know, the amount of time it takes for Terran to get over here to the Zerg base when you're this far apart, sometimes going Roaches can be very helpful in that situation. But hold the phone, it looks like Machine gonna attack in here, and now he's got enough mutas to really start taking out missile turrets. And in fact, it looks like he wants to take out some tech labs as well. Very nice to take out add-ons, slows down units a lot, and a few Marines come in. A siege tank looks like it's gonna go down. Very nice harassment here by Machine, running away after killing just a few add-ons, turrets, some Marines, and a siege tank. Still, he did a lot of damage, losing basically nothing there except some Mutalisk health. And that is how you do it. Very nice harassment by him. And Painuser, well, he's got a similar economy to Machine, but Machine is getting this 4th base, is getting this 5th base now. So he's going to have to think about either putting on some pressure or perhaps taking another base himself. Machine going across the map here. Just looks like he wants to come in from the side and maybe hit this base again. We have just a few missile turrets. Missile turrets not quite as powerful in the late game because, well, the mutas just keep on getting upgraded, keep on getting more in their packs, and it looks like not really upgrading the missile turrets yet is Painuser. Now, Machine coming in here, taking out this bunker immediately. Gonna go after the missile turret next. The Marines being taken out. And, well, it looks like he's not going to do a lot of damage this time, but definitely very annoying for Painuser. With all these hurt SCVs here as well, that is obviously going to be annoying to lose some to splash damage. Now, Machine still, he has the Infestation Pit, but has not started any Hive yet. +2 Mutalisk attack, just about done. Let's take a look at the unit count. 22 Mutalisks right now. Also starting his Roach production, starting a lot of Roaches, getting his +2 Carapace, getting his Roach speed up, and a lot of drones as well. So Machine looks like he's actually going to go up to about 90 drones. That looks like it's his plan right now, and that's going to be an insane economy, but he's going to want to add some more hatcheries eventually, along with some extra queens so that he can really remax quickly. That's the thing. The more drones you get, the less units you have, the quicker you're going to have to remax. Now, Machine hitting the main base again, taking out a lot of missile turrets, taking out that expensive sensor tower, and poor Painuser has to put down these and take out that bunker so he can get up here quicker. And finally, he does run away. Forces a stim on all of Painuser's units. Even the siege tank's going back in there. Just a little bit sloppiness by Painuser, as everything on that one hotkey. So maybe you should think about splitting that into 2 or 3 hotkeys to deal with the Mutalisk just a little bit better. Now Machine, he's got a lot of energy on his queens. Probably going to want to keep on larva injecting. The whole thing is, look at this. Painuser coming down. He is at 185, so almost maxed out, but not quite. We have a lot of Roaches, some Banelings, some Zerglings for Machine, and, well, a good clump of Mutalisks as well. The thing is, this is a very anti-Mutalisk army. There's 3 Thors involved. They all have +2. Machine doing a counterattack on the Terran base, and this is a very deadly counterattack. But the attack by Painuser, just as deadly, if not more so. Machine going up, bringing up his Roaches. The tanks are in siege mode, though, and they're going to take out a ton. The Banelings trying to roll in, stuck behind the Roaches, and oh my god, so much damage being dealt. Mutalisk coming from behind, and the Thors absolutely ravaging them. So it looks like Machine going to lose his entire army here. Let's take a look at the supplies. Machine instantly remaking a ton, going up to 167. So he's going to be very similar supply to Painuser, but he does have 88 drones, so it's not going to be a huge fighting army. Thing is, Painuser was just so cost efficient there. That was absolutely sick. Machine moving some drones back, realizing he is going to lose a base here. More Roaches popping out, but he needs that critical mass to take this out. More and more roaches popping. A Machine attacking from every which angle. More siege tanks coming up, though. And though it looks like Machine will, in fact, clean this out, this Painuser's attack has done a huge amount of damage. So Machine has lost so many expensive units. Now it looks like he's in roach mode only. Making a few Mutalisks again, in fact. But, you know, he has the economy to really to remax. He does have that hive. Let's see what tech he has hidden somewhere. Going for a greater spire now. Remaking his hatchery here, mostly for the gas. Taking the gold base as well. Still has these bases up here. And his drone count only at 63. So he's going to want to remake those really, really quickly because he does not have the banked minerals to keep just 63 drones. You definitely need more than that right now. Painuser, on the other hand, has 81 SCVs. And, well, he has a lot building right now. His supply is all the way up at 157 against just 123 for Machine. Looks like Painuser getting ready, taking this additional base, sending his entire army to deal with this Zergling, this renegade Zergling. And let's take a look at the unit counting station. Mostly a marine-based army, a ton of medevacs, 12 medevacs right now. Nice number right there. Really keeping that medevac number up to make his marines and marauders all that more valuable. Really healing them over and over and over. And just adding, a double armory going up. So it looks like he's getting ready for Vikings to take out any Broodlords. Machine already making some Corruptors, getting ready to make those Broodlords. But I like this double armory. I think we may see, well, he did lose the one armory, but air attack and ground attack would be both great choices right now because those Vikings are popping out. He wants them to do as much damage as humanly possible to the Broodlords because the Broodlords are absolutely deadly in this situation. Now, it looks like Painuser, he is maxed out, 200 supply against 173 of Machine. Painuser playing it smart, though, not moving out quite yet. Just getting his economy going a little bit more. Well, you know, it would be good if... I really like this. He's adding more and more production facilities, and that's going to allow him that when he does lose the army, he's going to assume, okay, Machine will probably be able to kill my army. If not, great, I win. If yes, I need to remax very, very fast because that is what Zerg is good at. So you want to be able to keep up with them. He's making so many production facilities. It is some beautiful macro going on. Is, in fact, getting ship weapons as well. So that's going to help out immensely against any Broodlords. And where are the Broodlords? There they are. He's got 5 already. Got only a Corruptor and a Muta for anti-air along with this one lone queen. So, looks like Painuser are going to want to walk back for now. There's a lot of Banelings and Roaches in there as well. And it looks like Machine may be deciding to attack into here. And there go the Vikings. Broodlords doing, well, they will do a good job once he actually does attack into there. And some nice Banelings going up, but mostly hitting Marauders and hitting mech units, which they are not as good against. Very good micro here by Painuser. And those Banelings going to be mostly taken out. And Painuser just going to run away. Good army by Machine, but the thing is, oh, there we go. He does have Corruptors now. Probably he's going to want to use Contamination on these Thors. It really does help, especially with Broodlords attacking to them. And Machine doing a good job pushing through here. But we have a lot of units making for Painuser. He is making a ton of Vikings right now, and when he gets to a good number, he can come over here, take out the flying units, and that is the backbone of Machine's army. He doesn't have a lot of gas. It's going to be hard for him to refill that, and it looks like Painuser already bringing over some of his Vikings to attack into here. And in fact, he does have the +1 attack, so he's going to do additional damage to armored units, and of course, the Corruptors and the Broodlords are armored, so he's going to do some good damage, but they have good upgrades as well. Looks like these Roaches desperately trying to kill a Marauder that's being forever healed. Don't know how well that's going to work out for him. And Machine's going to have to rally in so many more Corruptors. He is on his way to +3 air attack, but, you know, there's so many Vikings being made because of the great number of production facilities. You know, this could have gone Machine's way a lot harder if he hadn't made all these starports. So, really great job by Painuser to realize he needed a lot of starports. And now being able to take these out. Mutalisks being made, but Thors are out now. You know, Mutas do a good job against Vikings, but with the Thor backup, not so much. And it looks like the Muta's going to be able to take out a lot of the Vikings, but losing the Mutas as well. We have 161 to 164 supply. Such a close supply game this game. And, oh my, it looks like we had a drop over here. And I know I'm going to have a couple little nerds being pretty mad in the comments, but guess what? That other battle was really exciting. So I hope that you enjoyed it. Alright, Machine making some has a good amount of mutas. Still making a lot of banelings. You know, he is afraid of Marines still, and rightfully so. We do have 16 Marines here, and this is mostly an anti-air army. In fact, he's making so many Vikings at this point. Machine shouldn't be making Broodlords. What Machine should be doing is making pure Roaches. Roaches are going to do exceedingly well against this unit composition. Some Lings, some Banelings, of course, as well. But against all these Vikings, Vikings are not going to do anything against Roaches, so that would be a good choice. Machine losing a handful of Roaches here as Painuser moves across the map. Moving his units back now. And, well, supply-wise, very close. Machine just slightly in the lead. But his unit composition does not look all that good against this. We'll see. His Banelings are going to have to take out these Marines. That is critical. And, in fact, they do. And it looks like Machine will be able to take out the entire ground army here and force Painuser back once again. Painuser is going to have to start thinking about taking another base. He has got to take... Well, look at that. Just as I say that, he has planned it already. Going to make a command center up there. Might even be good to lift off a command center and bring it over, save some minerals. And it looks like he has landed some Vikings over here to take out this base. Machine may, in fact, lose on base 2 Viking landing. That's annoying, but the Vikings will all be taken out. Machine going to have to retake that pretty quickly. He does have the gold base mining relatively well. Still has the space down here. Still mining from here. Main pretty much gone. This base is going to be gone pretty soon. A few idle drones here and there for Machine. But his supply is doing pretty decent. Looks like Painuser landing at the gold. It's almost time, but Machine deciding to attack into that gold before it gets fortified. Painuser going to come up here. We have a planetary being made. It is not up yet, so this is a crucial time for Painuser to actually hold on. And in fact, he does. He forces Machine back. Machine attacking with such a small force there. And getting really such great upgrades on his area. So look at that. +3 attack, +1 carapace, +2 flying carapace on the way, which is really, really impressive. We rarely see that from a Zerg player in any matchup. So more Broodlords being made, more Corruptors being made. Machine is really dead set on this flying unit combination. Now, we have the Vikings. Let's see. Are they being upgraded still? Nope. Just a ton of Vikings still being made. More and more Marines being made. Just started +2 air attack. Good choice. Keep that up. A lot of mules on the gold base, so Painuser's income going to be slightly outrageous at 2,500 to 3,000. And let's take a look. We have both armies just about maxed out. And, oh my god, Painuser. The guy just kills hatcheries over and over and over and over and over and over. Well, yeah, he loses that drop, but doesn't matter. He's keeping Machine down on bases, and in fact, taking bases by himself. It looks like Machine going to be dropping some Banelings on these SCVs. Very nice move by Machine. Take out the SCVs, very important. And there we go. Goodbye, SCVs, and nice to deal damage to the planetary as well. Machine now moving out. He does have slightly more supply, and both these guys really just maxing out over and over and over with these hugely upgraded units. Insane battles going on, but I really feel like Machine should not be attacking into this area. This is not the most mobile force. Machine would have a much better time, you know, throwing up a Nidus, doing some bigger drops, hitting the main base from the air with the Broodlords, but instead he is attacking into the ground where the Thors and the Marines can make a difference, as well as some of these siege tanks, and that is going to cost him. Where are the Vikings? Not very many Vikings right now for Painuser. And Machine does run backwards here. His Broodlord's still doing a lot of damage. The siege tanks probably should be on siege at this point. They're dealing so much damage everywhere, but enough medevacs to negate a lot of that as well. Well, let's take a look here. Everyone's got pretty much everything. Only thing we haven't really seen is Ultralisks from a normal matchup like this. And a lot of Vikings out right now. Look at this. This is a huge amount of Vikings. And will that be enough? Machine does not have enough Corruptors. Absolutely, it should be enough. These Vikings should be able to take out the entire air army of Machine. And it's such an expensive air army. That is not what he wants to see. And it looks like Machine... I mean, this is just too much to lose. I do not know if he's going to be able to hold on from any counterattacks from Painuser now. His economy's really good. He keeps up his supply. And Machine looking like he cannot refill those units. So it looks like Painuser going to walk in here, take out the gold base, and with all the bases Painuser has, well, even though he's lost a lot of SCVs over and over, It is looking like he is going to be able to take this game down. Is he? Is the poor guy machine going to be losing? I think so. He just cannot remax this time. Bringing in a lot of corruptors. Not going to help all that much against a Thor-based army. Painuser even landing his Vikings, realizing no longer needed in the skies. And I think we're going to be seeing a GG any second. Obviously, there we go. GG, well played. LGPainuser takes out EGMachine. And it looks like this must have been a tournament. All right, cool. So thanks y'all for watching, and see you later.